Big role, a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah, I know, especially after the last 3 years that they've had here. So I'm excited to come back, and for my first time in about 15 years, I played on this field here, about 15 years ago. But as far as coming back and working with these guys, we're looking forward to having a great year. We're going to go out, we're going to work hard, and throw a lot of strikes and pound the ball down in the zone, and try to get lots of outs and get us another championship here.
When you see the young guys coming up through this system, the single A ball, what do you look for? I mean, I know you look for the strength, you look for, positioning, you look for stuff that's pretty stable, because we've seen a lot of young players come through. What do you look for and how do you change it?
Well, the first thing we want to look for is guys who can throw the ball over the plate. And then as we move on, we'd like to have guys not only throw the ball over the plate, but be able to command the ball to both sides. Somebody who's not afraid to throw the ball inside. We need to have pitchers who can throw off-speed pitches behind the count. Can they expand the strike zone with 2 strikes? And if those guys can do that, then they're going to move through the system, and then and maybe one day pitch in the big leagues. And that's what we're here for. We're trying to develop these guys, especially these kids here that have only been playing for 1 or 2 years, or maybe just a couple of weeks. And developing these guys, teaching the routine on what they need to do at the professional level to become better.
You like the overhand delivery better, or are you more a sidearm delivery pitcher?
Well, really, for me, it doesn't really matter. I think it's what works best for each individual. And you can go sidearm, overhand, high 3/4, low 3/4, and it's whatever they can do, and that's going to help them command the baseball to both sides of the plate is what's going to work best.
You've seen some good pitchers come through here. Stroman, for one, who's up with the Jays right now, and boy, oh boy, he's putting on a clinic with everybody up there.
He is. He's actually pitching right now as we speak, and he's doing all right up there. So, we've had some great arms in this organization. Hopefully, our scouts will continue to draft guys, and we'll develop them and get them to the big leagues.
Tom Robson was here last year. What's the status with Tom?
I'm not really sure. I know he's down in Dunedin working out and doing his things there to get better, but I'm not really updated on what's going on with him as far as medically.
We've been following, of course, coming from Delta, we've been following the likes of James Paxton now, pitching with Seattle and the Mariners and up there, and albeit he had a lat injury earlier on, so that put him out of the roster for a while. Young guys coming up, what do you tell the young guys when they just first get into you? It's almost like you're the father figure now.
I do, and I mentioned before is just developing these guys' routines, throwing programs, their conditioning programs, weightlifting, all those kind of things that they got to develop. It's a lot different than where they've come from, whether it's they're coming from high school or college. We're out on the field every single day. We're doing pitcher fielding practice every day. We're doing long toss and bullpens, and it's a lot more throwing and lifting and things like that. So number one is taking care of their body and their arm, and teaching them what's right. Because for me and a lot of pitching coaches, it's like you only have so many bullets in that arm, so we got to take care of it with their throwing programs, monitor those, and teach them what works best for them. And for each pitcher, they're each their own individual. And some guys will need to throw a little bit more. Some guys we need to back off and throw a little bit less.
Yeah, let's get to know the man behind the ball right now on the pitcher's mound. Where'd you grow up, and who got you involved playing ball?
Grew up in Virginia Beach, Virginia. Went to college at Old Dominion University, and where I was drafted by the Blue Jays in 1991. Played about 6 or 7 years with them in that organization. Pitched in the big leagues a little bit in '95 and 1996, and the last 7 years I spent coaching in the Yankees minor league system, and now this is my first year back with the Jays. I'm really enjoying it. They've accepted me back in the organization, so I'm just really looking forward to getting going again with my career with the Jays.
Dad pretty supportive of you when you were growing up as a youngster, or was he like type of some dads pushy?
He might have been like the dads that got a little bit pushy, but I had success when I was young, and I enjoyed being on the baseball field every day. I couldn't get enough of it, and so he guided me in the right direction, and he helped me and he coached me some as I was growing up. So it was, we had a great family. We were a tight knit family, and one of my brothers played baseball, so it was a really good upbringing with my dad, and getting out on the baseball field as much as I could. It was great.
What was the best advice that anybody gave you to get you to this level of ball?
Just be yourself. Don't try to model yourself after any one specific person. Maybe as a group, take a few things from here and there from each different pitcher and see what works best for you. But be your own self.
Okay, good deal. Thanks very much, Jeff. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks. Enjoy your time here. Thank you.